Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have my earbuds.
Where are they?
I think they're over there on the counter.
On your live.
I am live. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't have my earbuds in, so I don't have a microphone going. I totally forgot. Don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I may not have my comments turned on either. I don't know. There we go. Can you guys hear it now? Hey, Jack, how are you? Okay, Ryan, we're good. You can hear. Fantastic. So what's new? Well, you obviously know I've been kind of quiet for a couple of days. Hi, Anita. How you doing, Ryan? Hey, Michael. Quinley, good to hear from you. Got your email this afternoon. Sorry, I just been so busy with emails and trying to keep up. There's the old MDC, Michael David Campbell. The man is on. Mikey. Hey, John, how we doing? Just gonna wait for a few more to get in here. You got to talk. You can't whisper at me, babe. Love you, Mikey. Jer, you're actually sitting around doing nothing, watching me? Right on, buddy. Right on. Hey, just a quick one. I know a whack of yous loved those hats that I was wearing. Well, look what I've got here. I've got a whole crap ton of them, and I know that all of you guys that placed your orders, well, here's your hats. I've got them all, and Dar's going to be, they're all going out tomorrow morning. So any of you that ordered them, they are going out. Richard, I'm doing good. How are you, buddy? So just let's just have a little stretch. Oh, hold on. You guys gotta. What do you think of that one? We good? Are we good? I dare anybody to say anything about that one. Come on. Michael from Australia. Man, glad you're tuning in, bro. Glad you're here. Yeah, Justin Castro has to remove. You got it. So, where have I been? A couple of years. You know what? I took a day off. I didn't have any medical issues. I didn't have any problems. After the last couple of weeks, or actually the last week that we've had here, we've just been so overwhelmed with media requests. I've done a podcast. I've done actually a couple of podcasts. I've just been so busy, and I let some of it build up. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Barb. We're going to talk. Tamara and Chris both got busted. They both got charged. But we're going to talk about that in a second. Let's just. Okay, I guess we're not going to talk about where I've been. So who cares? I've just taken a couple of days off. I've had to get my thoughts together and my stuff together. And there's just been so much out there. There's been so much on YouTube, and there's been so many guys. The Sunshine Guy's been covering it. Ottawa Walks has been covering it. Do a great job on both of those guys. So there's really, and I haven't been there, so there's not. They're on the ground, so there's not a whole lot more that I could add. So I didn't bother jumping all over any of that. And I just took a couple of days off. Dar and I just relaxed. Dar's got a full-time business that she runs. She's self-employed, so she's doing all of this. Plus, she's working. So, like I said, we just took a day off. So, you know how we do this, right? I come up with 2 or 3 items here on a piece of scratch down on a piece of paper. And hey, Paul from Saskatchewan, love you, bud. And we just, I'll throw these out, and then wherever it goes, it goes. Yeah, Justin's having a really bad night. He's about to have a bad weekend and Monday morning too. I guarantee you that. So the first one we're going to throw out. Thanks, Kunle. She'll appreciate that. She probably read it too. The first one we're going to throw out is Trudeau made his remarks in the House about opposition supporting swastikas, and then he refused to reply. He refused to apologize. There were several members of the opposition that are Jewish and are of Jewish descent, and he made those comments stating that they supported the swastikas and the Nazi regime, and he did not say he was sorry. And they asked him on what, I don't know how many times I've been watching the parliamentary channels and everything that's going on over there. I've been watching that for pretty much all day today, and he's probably been asked no less than a dozen times, "Will you apologize?" Yeah, he walked out again. It's starting to become a regular thing with him, isn't it? And he hasn't apologized. The SOB has refused to apologize. I mean, you make a comment like that behind closed doors to a friend, that's one thing. But you say that on national TV or in the House of Commons, which is being broadcast live at all times, and you don't apologize? Holy crap. That's like playing Russian roulette with a gun with six bullets, but only taking one out, and you're playing with six. Man, he's done. That had to hurt. So yeah, he refused to apologize on that, and I thought, and as he was doing it and as it was coming out of his mouth, I thought for sure, Jack, you are done. You've just signed your own death warrant here. It's I don't know. It's more than I want to think about. The Canadian police do not deserve respect. I do not agree with that. I do not agree with that. The Canadian police do deserve our respect. They do not have an easy job. I guarantee you that there is a very large portion of that police department right now that every day they put on their uniforms and they go out the door and they go, "Oh my God, what am I going to have to deal with today?" I don't think as a person or a man, as a human being, that if I was in their position, getting a paycheck to do what I'm supposed to be, to do the job as a police officer or a law enforcement officer, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I would not be able to do it. I don't think I could go and arrest anybody for what's going on down there. I could not agree with my leadership, and I would not agree with my prime minister. Let me get this straight. He is not my prime minister. So, but do they deserve our respect? They do. Come on, you got to give them the respect. Unless you see one purposely or intentionally, and they're getting out of line, meaning that they're roughing it up, or they're being too hard, or if they're getting out of line and they're breaking the law, or something like that. But anything that they're doing right now, you got to remember they're under orders to do. They didn't just wake up this morning and go, "Okay, I'm going to go arrest people just for the hell of it." That's not what they're doing. So they're being ordered to do it, and now they have to make the choice in their heart and in their mind. It's their job, it's their career, it's their pension. So they have to make that decision. Do I want to do this? You know, well, Kunle, they're not necessarily happy pushing people around. Okay, some of them are, but not necessarily all of them. They're there, and they are under orders. They are on camera. They've got their superiors watching them. I saw an arrest today. A guy was arrested today, and the camera, all the YouTubers and the cameras surrounded, and the officers made a barricade around. You could not get a picture of the guy getting arrested, and they arrested him, charged him, put him in the car, and the officers surrounded. Now, all of them were under orders, obviously, to do that. That was planned. Okay, that was planned. So they knew that once they arrested the guy, that they were going to cover it and make sure nobody got any footage of it. And that's just the way that is. Are they pushing people around unnecessarily? If you get too close to what they're doing, they're going to push you back and tell you to back off. But are they happy doing it? I don't think so. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sticking up for the cops here. Okay. But I do know that there's a line that we have to draw when it comes to respect. And they do have a job to do. They are being paid. They've got bosses. They've got supervisors on the ground with them watching them. So, you got to remember that. If they don't do what they have been ordered to do, there is somebody there watching, and there will be there will be repercussions for it. It'd be like disobeying a direct order. You got to remember, a lot of these cops have been on the force a long time. They've got a really nice pension set up. They've got a good gig going here. Could you imagine being 23 years into a 25-year career? You got 2 years to retire. You do something here, and all of a sudden you lose your pension. That's what we're asking these guys to do. You're right, Laura. That's actually right. The orders are unlawful, okay, but do they follow them or not? Oh, Kunle, you're killing me. Come on.
He's right though.
Dart's going. He's right though. Oh, come on, burn them wheels. Well, we're working on it. So the first one was that Trudeau insulted a bunch of people in the House. And it was directed at the opposition, being the Conservatives, but I'm sure there was probably Jewish people of Jewish descent in his own party that probably sat back and went, wait a minute here. That's not right. We already know about there was, I just wrote down, it was a massive report. Well, it's not even a report because it's already happened. We saw all the cops come into Ottawa today. They were coming in by the busload. We're not talking like they were coming in by Uber. They came in by busload. I'd like to know where they all came from. Like, that is a lot of cops. I'm not on the ground, obviously. I will be on the ground this weekend, regardless of what is going on. Okay, so whether they're arresting people on site or whatever they are doing, Dar and I do not care. We will be there. We are going, and we will be filming all of it. So just stay tuned. We're going to have some stuff for you this weekend. We're going. We can't go, obviously, tomorrow being Friday because I've got something else. But we are going Saturday morning. We are spending the night in Ottawa. It's already been arranged. We're not telling you what and where we are, but it is arranged. We are going to be in Ottawa overnight. So we're going to be there doing the whole thing. Now let's get down to the shit giggles here. Chris Barber and Tamara Leach were both arrested today, and that's confirmed. They were arrested. Well, most of the cops are actually in riot gear. Sorry, that went up the screen too fast. I didn't see that. A lot of them are in riot gear. They're doing that. I think the riot gear is more of a scare. They know damn right that we are not coming at them. They know damn right that we are not armed. They know damn right we're not coming at them with weapons. They know damn right that's not going to happen. They know that we are not going to raise a hand to them. They are in riot gear, and it is to my opinion, this is just a scare tactic. That's all this is. It is, we are here, and we are big, and we are united, and we are strong. I don't give a shit. You don't need it. You could be standing out there in a bathing suit and do your job. Well, you'd be cold, but you know what? You don't need the riot gear, but it is there. Whatever. Who cares? Let them wear their riot gear. They are wrong. You're damn right. If they want to wear the riot gear, let them wear the riot gear. This is a last-ditch effort. This is a Hail Mary. This is a whatever you want to call it, okay? This government, this liberal government, is scared to death. He has pulled out this Emergencies Act, and he should not have done it, and he knows he shouldn't have done it. He knows damn right that he shouldn't have done this. Usually there are probably 4 to 5 steps that have to be taken before you enact this, before you enable this Emergencies Act, okay? People have to, or the government has to, first they have to go through the local PD. They got to do this. They got to do that. Nothing of this was done. This guy went from step 1 to step 10. He skipped the 9 steps in between. You believe Trudeau's going to step down? I don't think he's going to step down. I think he's too heavily invested. He is way too heavily invested now. It's funny that there's here. I just wanted to throw this. This is actually hilarious. Okay. The government right now, if you give money to this convoy in any way, they can freeze your bank accounts and they can investigate you and go into your business and all that kind of crap. I'd like them to turn around right now and investigate Trudeau's financials and how this guy, how much money this guy's making, where it's coming from, and who's donating. I would love to see that. I would love to see the spreadsheet on that. I truly, truly would. I would love, not just him, but just about everybody. And Singh, I'd love to see Singh's ledger sheet. You're damn right. Trudeau is owned. He is owned, and he's too. Like I said, he's too heavily invested right now with what's going on. He needs to keep this going as much as possible. He needs us all to get 11 shots. He's got enough COVID-19 jab. I'm not even going to call it a vaccine. He's got enough jabs for each of us in this country to get vaccinated 11 times, and he needs that to happen. Remember, folks, he's invested personally in that. Personally. Biden won't let him back down. Well, I think Biden's going to have no choice. Biden carries a big club, but it's not that big. Besides, Biden can't spell his own name, and he's talking in riddles and rhymes these days. Anybody notice that? You think Trump stumbled over his tongue? Try listening to Biden. Jesus. I hate to say this, but I miss listening to Obama. At least you could understand what the guy was saying. Every single word was crystal clear, and you knew what he was trying to say. Holy crap. Listening to Biden? I'll sit down and talk to Piper for 25 minutes before I'm going to listen to Biden. God. Well, I don't believe Biden's going to be there much longer anyway. We all know that Biden was put in place just so he could win the election. We're waiting for him to have his fake heart attack so what's her name? Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris can take over. But that's American politics. We're in Canada, and I really don't give a crap about American politics right now. It's not something that I dabble in. I'll leave that to Kunle. Kunle, that one's yours, buddy. You knock yourself out with that one, okay? I'll be looking for that episode. So yeah, Tamara got arrested. Barber got arrested. Now the funny thing is here, they're being charged, but they're being charged with mischief. Now in Ontario and in Canada, mischief is a misdemeanor. Mischief is a misdemeanor. It's a step up from a slap on the wrist. Okay, that's all that is. So if this asshat is enabled the Emergencies Act, why are you charging people with mischief? I'll tell you why. Because the act is not legally in place yet, even though Trudeau says it is. It is not. In order for this act to be put in place properly, he has to go through the House, and he has to go through not Congress. Fuck, you got me thinking about U.S. You got me thinking about U.S. But it has to go through the steps of going through the House of Commons, okay? And he has to prove that. Oh, that just threw me. Benson's a puppet in Trump 2024. Boy, you're looking ahead, aren't you? 2024. We're only at 2022. But he has not. Thank you, Parliament. Thanks, big dog. You saved my ass there. It has to go through Parliament. And it has not gone through Parliament. And it will not be going through Parliament probably for another, I would say about another week now, because it didn't go through today. It isn't going to go through tomorrow. I think they're shut down for March break. So it's not going to happen. So as it stands right now, from what I understand and the way I read this, that he's flicked the switch to enable it, but it's not turned on. There's no power going to it yet. And that's why these people are being charged with misdemeanors. If you've got the full weight of the police department and the law behind you, and you've got two of the biggest organizers of this thing in custody and charged, why are they charged with misdemeanors? From what I understand, Chris Barber was out playing hockey. Who dares arrest a Canadian while they're playing hockey? That's disgraceful. You could at least let the game end before you arrested the guy. So they're being arrested and charged with mischief. Mischief is a misdemeanor. But I got this from Pat King, and what he's saying is that they're charging you, and then they're putting a piece of paper in front of you saying that if you sign this piece of paper, now there was a direct name for it. So one of you guys is going to put it up here because I can't remember what the hell the name was. Like I said, I got flooded with stuff today. But they're going to put a piece of paper in front of you, and you're going to sign it if you sign it. And it's going to be you're gonna take the charge, and you're gonna sign the piece of paper, and you're gonna leave Ottawa, and you're not gonna come back while this protest is in place and while this is going on. Well, I don't see anybody signing that. I wouldn't sign it. I am not gonna stop. Brian, stop with the American political BS in this live, please. You got it, Laura. No problem. We're not going there. But yeah, so they're going to charge you with a misdemeanor, and then make you sign this. It's kind of like a plea deal, but they're pretty much saying if you sign this and leave, we'll make this go away. I'm more concerned about, say, later on, a couple of days from now. What are we going to do if they decide to get serious with these charges? Now, for example, I'm going down on Saturday. I'm going down Saturday morning. Dar's going down. We're going to be down Saturday. We're going to be there Saturday and Sunday. What do we do if the charges become more serious? And this way here, I'm meaning a good portion of these drivers cross the border. Now, if you take a charge, anything more than a misdemeanor, that'll screw you for crossing the border. How many of these guys down here are going to want to take that chance? I'm taking that chance. I will. I believe in this. If you charge me if I'm going down there and I'm walking around with a camera and I'm talking to people, and you charge me with something, I'm going to film it, and people are going to know about it. What are you laughing at? Sorry. Usually I don't have something in front of me. You want me to put this down? Is it interrupting you and distracting you? All right, no problem. Let's get rid of the pen. Oh my God. So there you go. We're going to be charged. There's going to be charges of misdemeanors, and they're all going to be misdemeanors. I don't know of many guys that are going to want to take a serious charge. I don't know if many guys are going to want to take a charge of bring the pen back. Well, make up your mind, guys. One of you says yes, and one of you says no. Oh, thank you. Dar says you were complimenting me on my pen twirling. Next, they're going to be asking me, was I ever a cheerleader and twirl a baton?
He was a cheerleader.
I was a cheerleader, believe it or not. I'm not telling you that story, but yes, my grade 12 year in high school, I was a cheerleader. No, do you know how much bubbly December? Do you know how much bubbly I've drank in the last 3 days? I can't touch this stuff for at least another couple of days. I'm down to water and tea. Make the pen great again. God damn, you're hilarious. That's funny as hell. I also heard this from Pat King. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to say this is 100% given, but I heard it from Pat. He said it. Saturday night, if you're going down there, first of all, if you've got the ability to go. I encourage everybody to go. Car, walk, Uber, bus, camel, horseback, ride your donkey. It doesn't matter. Go to Ottawa. Flood them. Many people as possible. But Saturday night, they seem to have something lined up. It looks like we're going to have some good old 80s entertainment lined up. Apparently, Honeymoon Suite, Kim Mitchell, all right. And this one might be a little hard for me to swallow, but Platinum Blonde. All three of them are going to be on the stage Saturday night. According to Pat, he's booked them hotel rooms. if any of you guys were watching Pat's live just before I came on, I think he announced it like 10 minutes before he went off. So there's going to be at least some decent music to listen to. If it's not snowing and raining, let's hopefully, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be for Saturday night. I don't care. I'm going to be down there. Big freedom party in Ottawa Saturday night. That's kind of what I would call this, eh? It's a freedom party. Pedro watching from Mexico. Hey, say hi to my two oldest daughters. They're down there right now. Actually, they live down there. My two oldest kids said to Justin, they saw this coming. Believe it or not, how smart are my kids? They saw this coming back in November before any of this happened. They saw this coming. Sold everything they owned up here in Canada, including their businesses. They owned their own. They were both self-employed, and they booked. They're both down in Mexico right now. They're living in Mexico, and they're running their businesses successfully from Mexico. So, yeah, gee, both of them came to me and said, "Dad, you're not going to like what's coming, but we're out of here," and they left. So, yeah, damn smart of them. I wish I was in a position to do the same thing. I really do. Quinn, you've taken 12 vaccinations. Well, buddy, you're good. You can sneeze on me anytime. Give me a break. 12 vaccinations. I've only had COVID-19. I haven't had jack shit. Got rid of the sniffle, you notice? Not sniffling. Cold is gone. Minus 10 on Saturday. Well, minus 10 ain't bad. We're Canadians. Minus 10 is not a big deal. Yeah, you got 12. Took 12 vaccinations and still got COVID. Funny, you know what? I know. Probably 100 people all been double vaxxed, and probably a good portion of them have all had it while they got the vaccination. Vax free. Good for you, Quinn. Good for you. I wish I could say the same. I took the first one and I paid a price, and I will not be getting the second one. Telling you. Minus 10 feels like minus 20. Well, Barb, are you in Mexico? Barb, you're not in Mexico. If you're in Canada, minus 20 still isn't that bad. You put on your clothes, you put on your winter wear, and we go out and we listen and we party and we drink we have a few drinks and we stay warm, and we'll listen to Kim Mitchell and Honeymoon Suite and Platinum Blonde. And that's what we're going to do. Okay? We're Canadians. We're not Mexicans. We're not Southern Americans. Actually, we're actually tougher than the Northern Americans too. Karen, both my daughters and grandchildren are vax free. Good. You keep them that way, sweetheart. You absolutely keep them that way. You fight for it. I'm not singing while twirling this pen. Absolutely not. That is not going to happen. Vax free the rest of your life. Frank, I congratulations. Stay that way. I retired vaccine free 3 weeks ago. Great. Jaffo, there you go. You know why? That's exactly why I don't need to bundle up. I've got diesel in my blood. Diesel doesn't freeze at minus 10. You know, add a little extra, you're good. Minus 25 Fahrenheit in northern Minnesota when I left Sunday morning. In Texas at the moment. Well, you're lucky, Red. Quinn, thanks. Wheel burner for PM. I don't know. As long as I can call myself wheel burner and they don't have to call me Prime Minister Brian. How does that sound, eh? The Right Honorable Wheel Burner. The Right Honorable Wheel Burner. Representing Ontario. Or wherever I live. Camden East. Dar shaking her head like, what do you think? These people are all going to come running over at Camden East and go to every single house? Camden East is huge. There's only 2 people on this here that are watching me that know where I live. And neither of them are going to tell any of you, so don't worry about it. Please, guys, get vaccines. I don't know, Melodies. I don't know. I can't take the second vaccine because I can't gamble with my life. It's not going to happen. Sorry. I'll gamble and take my chances against the COVID before I'll gamble and take my chances against the shot. How is that? I will gamble against the COVID
Oh, look at this.
before I will take the shot. Vaccine is a choice, should never be forced. Well, that's what we're fighting for, Michael. That's exactly what we're fighting for. It should be a choice. And in the beginning, the Prime Minister told us, you will have the choice. The COVID vaccine is available for those who want it. Who want it? That means it's a choice if you want it or not. I don't want it. I didn't want it. I know lots of people that don't want it. But yet now here we're being forced to take it. Thousands and thousands have died from the shot. We know this. We know this. People have died from 25 other symptoms that weren't readily happening at this time until they started taking vaccines, and then people start dying from all these bizarre reasons. Give me a freaking break. Like I said, I was a healthy, normal 51-year-old man, maybe 20 pounds overweight, with no medical condition. I get one shot and I've got 5 symptoms 24 days later and I'm in the hospital. Somebody explain that to me, please. Somebody explain that to me. That's not an accident. Come on. Oh, well. I'm not getting excited over this. I really am not. Your uncle just dropped dead. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure that there's probably a lot of us out here that have had somebody either get very ill or possibly pass away due to something like this. And the funny thing is, and it's sorry, that's wrong. That's not the funny thing is. The thing is that there's nobody taking responsibility for this. Who is accountable? There's nobody being held accountable here. You take a shot that's untested and untried, and who is accountable? And we're supposed to have a choice to take the shot. So even if you're given the choice and they say to you, okay, Mr. Such and such, you have a choice. You can take the shot or you don't have to take the shot. But if you take the shot, there's nobody being held accountable. You're taking it on your own risk and you do it and get sick, I can understand. But if they're forcing me to take a shot and they're forcing it and jamming it down my throat and you're forcing me to take it and then I get sick, I better be able to hold somebody accountable, and I can't. That's my problem right now. I cannot hold anybody accountable to what has happened to me. Even if I could get a doctor to openly admit that the COVID shot did this to me, there's no way I can get that. No way. Anyway, you are left like an injured animal on the side of the road. That's a damn good way to put it. You're just left there waiting for someone to come scrape you up. Yeah. Your work wants you to get vaxxed. A lot of places are insisting that you get vaxxed. It's funny though. Let's talk about that real quick. All these government companies and all the government places, if you work for HRDC or whoever, they insist absolutely that you get vaxxed or you do not have a job. You have to be double vaxxed at work. A lot of businesses are saying double vaxxed to get work. There was a thing put out the other day about the Ottawa police. A lot of these guys aren't double vaxxed, yet they're still working. They're still working. How is it that the cops, now let's face it, the cops are public servants, civil servants. They work for the city of Ottawa. They work for the government. I know, my dad was a cop for 31 years. I knew who he worked for. So how is it that the cops don't need to be double vaxxed? They're out there on the lines doing what they're doing right now. And yet everybody else in the government agencies are all insisting that they get double vaxxed. All of the UK, 150,000 deaths by government. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. CDC wants to keep data hidden. We know that as well. There are, I guarantee you, 10 years from now, there is going to be a slew of shit come out, because eventually, stuff gets leaked. It may not even be 10 years from now. It might be 5 years, or it might be 2 weeks from now. But there are so many hidden documents right now between the CDC and the government. Dar's point, and I'm supposed to be reading something, but
Nick said also truckers shipping vaxxed product don't need vaxes. I heard that today too.
Truckers shipping vaxxed products don't need to be vaxxed. Whoever said that, if that was Nick, Nick, I'd like to know where you heard that. I would really like to know where you know that. Because if that be the case, I'll truck vax products back and forth across the border. Also, trucking product need no vax. Yeah, but where did you hear that, Nick? If you could throw that up, or send me an email where you heard that. True News. True News today. Okay, we'll check that out. I'm not gonna say yes, that's true. I'd like to believe you and take your word for it, Nick, but I'm not going to say it's true, and I'm not going to put anything up on it until we do. But if Dar checks it and it's all good, we will put it in the link, or we'll put something down below so you guys can go check that out, because that's an interesting fact. Somebody saying, what's going on with my mic? I don't know. Can you still hear me? Am I not Quinn? Because I'm a pen twirler. Yeah, we're all pen twirlers these days. I've been sitting in this house for 3 months. I finally get to go back to work next month. I have to run across Canada because I can't cross into the States. So I couldn't twirl a pen like this when I started 3 months ago. Look at this. I'm pretty good, eh? 3 months of sitting in my house talking to you guys. Okay, so you guys can't hear me. I guess somebody else must just had a problem. So we're going to see Honeymoon Suite. We're going to see Kim Mitchell. We're going to see Platinum Blonde. Check out Stu Peters' show on Rumble. I've noticed as well, have you guys noticed this, that a lot of YouTubers are opening your Rumble accounts? Did you notice that? Who has a Rumble account that we know? Oh, Disgruntled Trucker. My boy, John. My buddy John, Disgruntled Trucker. What is it? Disgruntled Trucker. Oh, shit, it's off the top. I think it's 068. He's just got it started. He just opened it. It's going to be another, as far as I know, another trucking related, Disgruntled Trucker, I guess. It's going to be another truck. He's got a Facebook page that he's kind of been pushing along, and he just did this on Rumble. So check that out. I think it's Disgruntled Trucker. I can't talk. Disgruntled Trucker. John, you could have made your name easier, for crying out loud. Disgruntled Trucker 068. Okay, just check that out. I don't know if he's got anything up. I know he just started the channel yesterday, Dar. Yesterday or the day before. So I don't know what he's got up there. Yeah, I've been off 3 months with this. 3 months?
2.
What's the date today?
It's only February something. You were off since the 24th.
Okay, sorry, 2 months. I've been off since December 22nd. I've been home since December 22nd. It feels like 6 months. Rumble Bumblebee. What's that? Your Rumble name?
I don't know, but if they don't shut up, I'm going to silence them.
Rumble Bumblebee. You're going to keep doing that, are you? Bye. Bye. Rumble, bye-bye. Jeez. We get one every time, don't we? Yeah, the bee just got squished. Anyway. Check out Project Vertita's videos. Okay, we'll check that out. Skeleton walks into a bar and asks for a beer and a mop. Okay, now we're doing jokes. We're doing jokes now. I got to write that one down. Anyway, if your vax only works if you have one, isn't it working? I don't think so. I wouldn't know. I don't care. I regret getting it. I absolutely regret getting that shot. How do I keep the beard? You want to know how you keep this beard supple? That's a really nice, thanks, Quinn, for that. It's supple. My beard is supple. You want to know the trick to this sucker right here? Head and Shoulders. Simple. No fancy $2,000 fucking, hair products. Not Head and Shoulders, baby. Keeps it supple, clean, and try to keep your food out of it. I should do their commercial. I'm not doing a Head and Shoulders commercial. Tim, yes. Tim, yes. I'm not repeating it, but yes, that helps. I can't believe you wrote that, bro. That was awesome. Freedom Convoy has a message on YouTube. Well, we should probably check that out at some point. Always kept yours good. Mine's supple. Mine is supple, Tim. How are the blood clots doing? Well, let's talk about that real quick if you want to. I've been cleared by medically to go back to work. The blood clots, I still have the 4 in the leg and I still have the 2 in the lung. It's going to take upwards of a year. Blood clots do not go away like that, okay? It's not like barbed wire. It's like soft as baby's bush, man. Get out of here. What are you talking about? Whatever. The blood clots are going to be in me for about a year. It's going to take about a year, they told me. But because I'm taking the enzyme and I'm taking the blood thinner and I'm taking the inhibitor, that will stop any future blood clots. So what is going to happen is my body will break down these blood clots that I've got with the help of the medication. And you said yours. Okay, good. Yeah, that's all I can do. The medication I'm taking, the blood thinners, will prevent any more blood clots from forming. And Mr. Pfizer does a great job. Yeah, funny how that is. I said that the other night. Or actually, I said it on a podcast, on Kunle's podcast the other day. It's funny that Pfizer gave me the shot that gave me the clots, and now they've given me the medication to get rid of the clots. Man, if there was ever a way to double dip, Pfizer's doing it right now, I'm telling you. They make, I don't know what they didn't charge me for the shot, but they got paid for the shot. And they're charging me $233 just for the blood thinners. And they're charging me $149 for the inhibitors. Oh, I'm telling you, Pfizer Gate. Yeah, these guys are killing it. Killing it. If I would have known like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Is that a problem you've got, Jay? They make Viagra. Well, hey, if you want to give them money to get your hard, then knock yourself out. Yeah, they're into everything. They're into everything. If I would have known 15 years ago what Pfizer was going to be today, dude, I'd have invested my $5 back then. I'd be a billionaire right now. I'd be a billionaire. Read their profit is $3,000 second. The bee is back. Holy crap. Wow. Somebody's got something to say. Or somebody just wants to be irritating. Buzz, squish it. Yeah, she did. Dar's on it. She's got the quick thumb over there. Done. I'm telling you. What's the sense of that? Anybody got that? What's the sense of that? I never saw that. I never got that. I never understood the sense when you see guys doing that. I see people do it on other guys that I follow, and they do that as well. I never understood the sense of that. Hold on a second here. I'm getting stressed.
Not in the kitchen.
I'm not allowed to do this in the house. Okay. I've got a designated room for this now, but I don't know. For some reason, it was sitting here in front of me and I grabbed it. So, Vape Nation. This is Juicy Chew. It's actually it tastes like juicy fruit gum. It is so delicious. It really is. Dave's not here, man. One of the best lines in movies, right there. Right, one of the best lines. I could sit down and watch that movie right now, and then 25 minutes later, go get a drink, go do something. Vaping causes cervical cancer in men. I think I've got that right now. I've got cervical cancer right now. Okay, I'm gonna put that away. Otherwise, my wife's gonna smack me in the head with it. Dar just stole it from me. Juicy fruit tastes like jackfruit. I don't know what jackfruit tastes like. So does being a Karen. Who's being a Karen? My cervix aches for my nation. Mine too. My cervix is crying right now for my nation. Dar says it makes her nauseous. Oh, come on. Adeline, really? Adeline Good. Holy ship, shinny, and shin guards. How'd you like that, eh? Ship, shinny, and shin guards. We did not swear. Oh, telling you. My cervix makes Dar nauseous. I love it. Oh, my God. My cervix is doing a lot right now, believe it or not. My cervix is out working right now. And my cervix will be in Ottawa on Saturday and all day Saturday, Saturday night, and Sunday.
Red's World wants to tell you about his new Kenworth.
Red's World wants to tell me about his new Kenworth. Fire away, Red. What'd you buy? A what? Did you get the next gen? Did you get the next gen engine, the PACCAR motor, or did you buy get the Cummins? Oh. Dar will not appear on camera. She does not like it. At what time Saturday? Dar, what time are we going to? We're going in there Saturday. I would say probably fairly early Saturday morning. We've got ourselves our accommodations, but we can't really check into that until early afternoon. So I would say we're going to be there early in the morning. We're going to buzz around, grab some food, check out what's going on, check into our accommodations, and then we are going to. Sorry, I was trying to catch that about the next gen. Quinn, you want me to put you on the stream? I'd love to. Knock yourself out. Come on over to my place. You can sit right here beside me. Yeah, Steve, Tamara got arrested. She got charged with mischief. Just a misdemeanor. Don't worry about it. So, like I said, we're going to be there Saturday, and we're just going to buzz around Saturday. Saturday night is what we're looking forward to. We would like to hang out and party and play and see as many of you if you guys are there. Quinn, you're in New Brunswick. Well, hey, guess what? I'm going to be running back and forth from Toronto to New Brunswick very shortly because I got to stay in Canada, and we got a terminal in Moncton, so I'll be doing a lot of that. So, you know what? I might see you. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be there Saturday. We're going to be there Saturday night. So Saturday night is the night that we're looking forward to hanging out. We're going to bring the camera out, and we're just going to play and see what kind of trouble we can get into without getting into trouble. You know what I'm talking about. Let's meet up. Yeah, Quinn, we can meet up anytime you want. Boy. Hey, Zach, how you doing, brother? We can, yeah, I'll sit and have lunch. I'll have dinner. Actually, I will probably have a trainee with me. I'll be training. I'll be on training, so I'll have a trainee with me. So, Quinn, if you're buying me dinner, you got to buy my trainee dinner too. I promise he will. He'll eat light. I'll make sure he's down to eating a salad or something. Okay. Oh well. Hold on. I gotta steal Dar's water. Oh, she's back. Nope, she's not. Dar just killed her. Oh, from Fredericton. Love Fredericton. Been through there 100,000 times. My my family, both my grandfathers are East Coasters. One's from Truro in Nova Scotia, and the other's from Spring Hill in Nova Scotia. So both my grandfathers are from Nova Scotia. So it's in my blood, the East Coast. My grandmother on my father's side is from England, and my grandmother on my mother's side is from Ontario, Ontario. But yeah, the East Coasters are my grandfather was the middle child of 16 kids, 16 of them. There were 16 brown boys running around. You did not mess with the three youngest ones, I guarantee you. Woo! Rumble's back. Brian, we got to hang out sometime, have a campfire or something. Zach, anytime. Anytime. Wow, somebody really, really wants to just be seen here. Hey, Vince, how we doing, bro? East Coast is the best. Well, you know what? It would be an option. I would be happy to live there. Thanks, Will. That's appreciated. Not necessary, but it's appreciated. East Coast would be. I would look at the East Coast for me as a really nice retirement. It really is. I love the East Coast. I love the laid back type of living. I love the way they live out there. I love the way the East Coasters speak their mind. You know exactly where you stand with any of them. If they don't like you, they let you know. There's no beating around the bush. They do not BS. They are not that type of people. I love it, and I think for my retirement, that would be something. Nova Scotia or New Brunswick would be somewhere that I would want to retire. That, and because I can still probably afford, what I want to afford to live and retire out there, and it wouldn't break the bank.
Did you hurt your ankle or something?
I don't know. Somebody just asked me, how's my ankle? I don't know. Oh, Rumble's back.
It's a different one. There's three of them.
There's three of them going here, eh? Can you squish this one too?
Yeah, I removed them.
All right. The only thing we looked at in New Brunswick there, Quinn, was your healthcare sucks. Unfortunately, like when you compare it to say Ontario, excuse me, not for long. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Right now it sucks. Yeah, Nova Scotia is a wonderful place. I've been through Trudeau 100 times. I've been, like I said, ET. We have a terminal out there, so I've been out there. They run me from Toronto or wherever out to Truro, deliver in Truro, and usually we go down to St. Stephen's, pick up lumber, and then we bring it back out. We cross the border down there. But I've done a lot of East Coast. I love it out there. Every time we've had to go, we've gone out there and we've stopped and we've hung out and we've done whatever. Love it. Love it. I got friends of mine. My cousin Johnny. My cousin Johnny lives out there. Where's Johnny live? Johnny lives in Nova Scotia. Yeah, my cousin Johnny lives out in Nova Scotia. Actually, you've got his address right there because you're sending him a hat. Where's Johnny live?
Long Island.
Long Island, Nova Scotia. My cousin Johnny lives in Long Island, Nova Scotia. I've yet to be to his house. I'd love to go there. Near the gold mine? Okay. If you say so. I just said I've never been there, so I don't know. But yeah, I'd go out there. I'd go retire right there. That would be great. Quinn, leave me your email or whatnot. Email me about your email and everything. We can work something out. Rumble Bumble need nectar. Whatever. Ain't gonna find it in here. Quinn, good night. Oh yeah, you're an hour and a half ahead, aren't you? Or you're an hour ahead. So yeah, it's bedtime for you. Alberta outlaw economy, Nova Scotia. Well, if I'm retired, I'm not too worried about the economy. Thanks, Trapper Bob. Just subscribed. Enjoy your channel. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Just so you guys know, okay. I had my channel up and operating, and we were running long before COVID, or not COVID, long before this convoy hit. And then the convoy and the mandate and all of this happened. And a lot of us, not just me, but a lot of us that had YouTube channels, we started covering it. And a lot of you guys saw us because we were covering it and we were there and doing this. Just so you guys know that over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to slowly be, I'm not going to be not reporting what's going on with the convoy or anything like that. I'm still going to give it to you. But I am going to go back to doing what I was doing regularly. And it was working. I'd love to go to PEI. I love PEI. But I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing originally. And that's just doing videos about trucking, life on the road, trucks, what we do, how we make our living, our families, our loved ones. And we're going to go back to doing that, a little more of that. It's not just going to be convoy. And if I know a lot of you guys jumped on my channel and a couple other channels because we were covering it. And if that's not kind of what you're looking for, obviously, because you wanted to see this and you unsubscribe, I do understand. You will not hurt my feelings. If you're not necessarily a truck driver or you're into the trucking lifestyle, and you don't want to follow that, I do understand if you do want to leave. But just so you know, okay, I'm just going to be, we like to be transparent here, so we're going to let you know that we are going to start going back to doing a little more, especially once I get back on the road. I'm going to be doing lives from the truck, in the truck. We're going to start doing, our regular stuff that we've always been doing, as well as the fact that I'm still shooting videos on ET's channel. Thanks, Christina. I appreciate that. I really do. You know what? Hang out with a truck driver. You don't have to be a truck driver to hang out with a truck driver. You like my truck stop etiquette video? Thanks, man. Just common sense, actually, most of it. So that's kind of what I thought I'd throw that out there to you, just so you guys understood that every once in a while from here on out, you might see something that's not necessarily convoy related. That's what we do. That's what our channel is originally about. So that's what we're going to start going back to. And if you watch and you stay, we appreciate it. If it's not what you want to do and it's not something you're interested in and you want to move along, hey, we respect that too. I do. You watch Nevada, eh? Do you, Richard? That guy is awesome. I could listen to Nevada to recite the phone book. There's just something about that guy and his wife. Love Nevada. Love it. His name is Kyle. Great guy. Oh, Michael, thank you. Not necessary. Appreciate it though. Thank you. Well done, B Squisher. You were fabulous. Toodles. Yeah. So we're just gonna keep on trucking. That's all we're gonna do. Okay. So just so you know, like I said, we'll get off this now. I say forget it. We're done. But yeah, you're gonna see some regular, just back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing. We are still gonna cover the convoy. Okay, we're gonna throw some stuff out. We're obviously gonna say it's not going away. Check out Pat's CBC interview. I did. Just picked a random one. Kyle, go back. Kyle is cool. He tells it like he is. Yeah, Richard, he does. He does really well. That's another channel that's almost, I would have to say, 100% transparent. If you don't like what he's saying, that's fine. He respects you and he'll listen to you, and you don't have to agree. I love everything about that guy's channel. Thanks, Vince. We appreciate that. Really do. CBC is dead to me. I don't watch their YouTube stuff because I don't want to give them the view time. December, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Hi to the curious mind. Hi, Wheelburner. Oh, Debbie, how you doing? Late joining the party, or what? Did you just wake up? What were you doing? We're not doing nothing else, Debbie, to tell me where you were. Where were you? Come on. Dad wants to know. Where were you, Deb? When's the OnlyFans debut? Nah, come on. I'm not in this for money. I'm not in this for fame. I'm not trying to make a living doing this. I'm just excuse my mouth. I'm just a dumb fuck that drives a truck that's got a channel that says hi, and I show you and talk to you about stuff that I do and that I know. I've been doing this a long time, so I might have something that comes through out of my head, through my head, and out my mouth that could help one of you guys that's in this business. That's why I started this channel. That's why there's Dar's playing footsies with me under the table here. There's no I don't have any retirement plans to be a YouTuber. I like, hey, here's my cat. Hey. Typical cat, eh? He just sits there and turns his back to you. He's looking at the treats. I don't know if you can see it. There's a knife rack over there in the corner, over right there. See that knife rack? Right beside that knife rack is a jar of liver treats. And the cat is sitting here on the island looking across the kitchen at the treats. Yeah, Mikey, we're going back to wheel burning. We're going to go start tearing it up again. We're going to make the young boys work. We got guys out there that are less than half my age, and I'm still outrunning them. Still outrunning them. So if you're half my age and you want to run, come run with me. I'll make you money. You run with me, I'll make you money. Vince, meow. Well, yeah, I guess he got tired of sitting around because nobody's giving him a treat. I get tired too if nobody's giving me a treat. Is there any more water?
No, it's mine.
I mean, it's yours. This, anybody know what this is? Besides a cat? This is a Devon Rex. This is one of Dar's. Dar's got two of these. This is Gizmo, but he goes by the name Gizmo. He was named Gizmo, but everybody calls him Dudo. He went from Gizmo to being Dude. They called him, the kids also, and Dar started calling him Dude because he was always into shit. So they're going, wow, John, nice. Thank you. Not necessary, but thank you. But they called him Dude, and then he went to Dudo. So his original name is Gizmo, but everybody just calls him Dudo. It's a Middle Eastern cat. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know where they got. I know that they're bred and they're expensive as hell. But
How long have you been trucking?
31 years. 31 years I've been doing this. Candice Bergen told truckers to go home. Yeah. I'd like to tell Candice Bergen where to go. But unfortunately, believe it or not, she actually had some really good comments and she lambasted the hell out of the PM, out of the Right Honorable. And although I don't necessarily agree with her most of the time and I don't necessarily like her, cat out of the pyramid. No, those are Sphinx. She did have some really good things, and she put the screws to Trudeau, and a couple other people in her party did. They put the screws to him today and yesterday, so I got to give her kudos for that. But other than that, yeah, she's another one that if I could pick her up and throw her, I might get 6 feet, and that's about as far as I throw. Hebrews, brew. I will stew you in. Yeah. There's not enough meat on that cat. You get more meat out of off a budgie than you get off that cat. Are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah, Candice Bergen. I'd be curious. She's the interim prime minister. She's the interim leader of that party. We all know that Pierre. You know how badly I'm going to butcher that name, but Pierre Poilievre or whatever. We know that he's going to be the next leader of that party. But she is just the intern. Again, I don't trust. If she said to me, "We've got this covered. You guys go home. We will take it from here," which is basically what she has said in layman's terms. Are you guys going to pack your shit and go home? Having a politician tell you that? Anybody here going to take that and go home? Not a chance in hell. See you, Zach. So no, exactly. I don't trust. I don't trust her. I don't trust Singh. I don't trust Trudeau. I have yet to meet one that I can sit there and, trust. I tell you what, the best way for me to trust somebody, you know how I get to know people? I have a meal with them. Honest to God, I have a meal with you. I can, my gut instinct and my intuition and just the way I am. If I sit across the table with you and I have a meal with you, I will know by the end of the meal whether I like you or trust you or can trust you or anything. But I need to have a meal with you. So unless Candice Bergen wants to come over to my humble abode and sit across my table and have a meal, I'll make her anything she wants. I don't care if she's vegan, she's whatever. I'll make her whatever she wants. But she can sit across my table and we can have a meal together. I might be able to say I could trust her. Or Singh. I'd love to have a meal with Singh. Sit down with him. Bambi, hi. Any of them. Any of them. I don't trust any of them. They've not given me or you a reason to trust them. They've not given. If you lie to me 25 times and tell me the truth once, why am I going to believe that one truth? You've lied to me 25 times. There's not a single one of them that has been able to. And the funny thing is, they'll look at you and lie to you with a straight face. Hey, give Singh pulled pork? No, come on now. No. Hard no on Jaggy. Not welcome to my house. I'll welcome anybody in my house. I really will. I got no problem who you are. You're welcome in my house. Come sit down and have a meal at my table. Afterwards, I'll let you know whether you're welcome back in my house and or not. But at least you're welcome in my home. Doesn't matter who you are, including any of you. I don't care what you are, what walk of life, what color you are, what you believe. I don't give a damn. You're welcome in my home. You're welcome to sit at my table with my family and have a meal. And afterwards, if I like you, you can stay. If I don't, I will turf your ass. There's 6 of you. Walk out the front door of my house. You got to go out onto a deck, and then you got to go down 6 stairs. I've seen somebody go off those stairs head first. Whoop. So if I don't like you, that's where you're going. Anyway, anybody else got anything else they want to talk about tonight? We're at just over an hour. What's for dinner tomorrow? You coming for dinner? Skydiver, you coming for dinner? We have a steak dinner. We're doing steak dinner tomorrow. No, actually, we're not doing steak tomorrow night.
What are we having?
I don't know what we're having tomorrow night. Well, you know what? I got to go over to the freezer and pull it out for whatever. Nikki, you bring dessert. That's fine. I tell you what we're gonna do. Okay, if you guys are all still here on my channel, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a midsummer's barbecue. Okay, I got a decent sized piece of property here. We got a fire pit. We got a whole bunch of shit out back here. Tell you what, if you guys are all still here come summertime, everybody come over. I live out in the country. Everybody come over. Campbell was going to bring out the guitar. Jeremy can play his ukulele. That'll be funny as hell. I play the harmonica. We're going to play some blues. We're going to play some rock. We're going to play some country. We're going to make some noise. We're going to barbecue a whole. Hey, we'll do moose. Lena, you want moose? We will do moose. I can do that out here. We've got moose.
Skydiver will bring the sax.
Skydiver's going to bring the sax. Hey, I don't give a shit. I don't. You can play that thing as loud as you want out here. There's nobody else to. There's nobody to disturb. So I'm telling you, we will do a midsummer barbecue out back here, and you are all welcome to come. Okay. So we are what? We're in February, March, April, May, June, middle of June, end of June. We're going to do this the end of June. Richard, you can't cross the border. Well, you know how I feel. Jeez. Look, I'm not even drinking bubbly and I got gas. Bambi just got squashed. I got a live. Yeah, and that's what we will. We will definitely live stream that. We will put the GoPros on each end of on the corner, the back corners of the house. And we'll put another one up in the back tree line. I've got a whole big tree line on the back of my property that runs along the Cataraqui Trail. And we'll put a couple of GoPros up in there, and we will just live stream the whole party. How far are we from Marysville? Karen, I can walk to Marysville. Well, I can't walk, but if I was in my car, I could be to Marysville. I could be from my house to the one of the reserve, to the reserve in Marysville. Not even 15 minutes. Is my town snowing now? I don't know. It was snowing earlier. What are you guys doing? Trying to circle in on where I live? Huh? Me and my hubby will bring apple pie Southern style. Well, Debbie, I got to tell you something here. Canadians make damn good apple pie. We make damn. Now, I've been in the States, in the Southern States. Been to Georgia, had the best peach pie in the world. I've had damn good apple pie down there, but my wife, Darlene, makes the best apple pie. I will bring the rye whiskey. The Americans won't know what that is, buddy. They call it bourbon, or they call it Jack or Jim, but yeah, rye whiskey is the good old Canadian way. Apple strudel for me. Hey, you know, apple whatever you want. I don't give a damn. Best maple syrup, Canadian. Damn right. Best maple syrup in the world. My father-in-law brings it down to me from Sault Ste. Marie. Best stuff you've ever had, right out of a tree, pretty much. What?
You have like a couple father-in-laws.
I got a couple of father-in-laws, actually. Yeah, I got two of them. But yeah, best maple syrup in the world. Best bacon in the world too. You know what? You got to have an acquired taste for moose, and if it's cooked right, if it's grilled right and cooked properly, it's actually really well. How far is it from Ottawa to Detroit? About 6 hours. You're about 6 hours, six and a bit. That's some strong shit, that rye whiskey. It is really good. I can't drink it. I really can't. I'm not allowed. My wife doesn't like it, and the provincial and federal governments prefer that I stay alcohol and drug free. So I do. Apple pie moonshine. Oh, you're killing me. I've never had that. I bet you that is really good. Karen, you got to try moose. If you haven't had it, you do have to try it. I've had moose burgers. I've had moose like steaks, like cut like steaks. Really good. It's really good. Season it and marinate it. Excellent. It's not bad. Yeah, Raiden, it's not bad at all. You can really enjoy moose if it's prepared properly. If it's not, it's going to be really gamey and really crap. How are the laws regarding maple syrup production? I've heard there are a cartel who has a monopoly on the whole trade. Oh my God, really? Is it similar to deer? It's similar, I would say, in the texture, but the difference in taste. Moose jerky. I've never had moose jerky. I'd like to try that one day. I would actually do moose jerky. What about water buffalo? I've never had water buffalo. I'm Canadian. How many water buffaloes do you see in Canada? Moose pepperettes. Again, I'd never try.
Yeah, we did.
Pepperettes, did we?
Yeah, from the store down here. I bought some.
Did I like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I've had moose pepperettes, and according to Dar, I actually liked it. So there you go. I've tried everything. I've tried so much shit I've forgotten I've tried it. Moose jerky is awesome. I bet it probably is. I would probably like that. You don't even like lobster? Bison steak is good. I've had bison. Where was I? We had it out in Calgary. My brother and I had it out in Calgary. My brother lives out in Calgary. I've had bison out there. Moose is better than deer. Yeah. You got. It's like New York steaks are better than ribeyes. It's elk and moose are similar. It's not that important. Jessica's hungry now. Well, so am I. You've become the curious mind became a vegetarian. Sorry to hear it. Never had beer. I never had bear, Nikki. I've never had that. Again, it's one of those I would like to try. EMM White saying hi to Mike. Moose burgers. Yeah, I've had those. All wild meat is better than commercial. If you can get it after it's been, freshly killed. Dar's got an uncle that is an avid hunter, and he's a big supporter of that. He goes hunting and he does the deer season, the moose season, and the man actually he brings back everything that he kills, and it is all skinned, processed into his freezer and eaten. Nothing goes to waste, and he's and that's where we've actually been able to try a lot of the stuff because her uncle Mo is a big time hunter, and he's a big advocate of that, and he doesn't waste anything. So yeah, it's really good. You got to cook the hell out of your bear. Okay, like I said, I've never had bear. You guys hunt, you go on hunting dates. I think if I ever went out on a date with Dar and took her hunting and we were in the blind, there'd probably be no shooting or hunting going on.
Waiting for my insurance.
My wife is sexy. But you get me into a blind with her all by myself and nobody around but a bunch of moose or a bunch of deer, I ain't shooting the deer. Too much info, guys. You guys can all say it. Too much info. Too much info. The curious one says he'll bring the salad. Okay. You bring the salad. Oh, well. Oh, come on. Yeah, there will be shooting, but it won't be with a gun. Good night. Good night. Yeah, I know it's a little late. I started this one a little late. Usually I like to put this on about 8 o'clock, but Pat King was going on, and he was on a pretty good tear there, so I didn't want to, and I was watching him, so I didn't want to interrupt. So that's why I was on a little late. Sorry about that. I would have been a little, hey, KL, this is a family channel. Come on now. But I agree, yes. So I'm apologizing. I apologize for being late and keeping you guys up so late, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and being up late. But Raiden, good night. Yeah, I'm tuning off here, and I'm going to bed myself. I got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, and then like I said, we're gonna get ready, and we will be. Well, I just renovated my kitchen, Sky. Ever look at that? That's a brand new kitchen. We just got that. Yeah, Pat was on a tear today, was he not? Eh? Beaver. Yeah, I had to say it. Sorry, guys. It's Michael's fault. He did that was a Homer Simpson. He did it on the screen. The Homer Simpson. Beaver. Anyway, Holly, go back and check Pat's. Go back on Facebook and look at Pat King's last live. He lays out a lot of stuff, and it was really good. So, anyway, guys and girls, we're gonna tune off here. Again, I apologize for being on late and keeping you guys up so late. But we're at 70. We're almost at 80 minutes here. So I'm going to bugger off. We're going to go to bed. We're going to get ready tomorrow. I want to see you guys in Ottawa. Everybody go to Ottawa. There have 3 so far have been arrested. Who's the third? Okay, I'm staying here until I find out who the third was. We know Chris got arrested and Tamara got arrested. Who's the third? Good night, Nikki. Thanks, Mike. Anyway, Nikki, if you're coming Saturday, look for this beard. Come find us, okay? I want everybody to go to Ottawa. I want everybody to go to Ottawa on Saturday. As many of you that can go. And I want you all to, every single one of you, I want you to come find me, okay? I want to shake every one of your hands and tell you thank you for being there. I appreciate it, and so do all the other truck drivers. So yeah, come on out. Please come on out. Anyway, Tamara got arrested. I don't know what she was charged with. From what I understand, she was charged with mischief. Mischief is a big blanket. It is a big frickin' blanket. So, good night, Curious Mind. All right, guys, this is enough. I gotta go. So we'll see you. It was a dope fiend. It wasn't a dope fiend. Get over yourself. Are you rolling tomorrow? No, I won't be driving tomorrow. I will be doing stuff around the house here tomorrow. And then, like I said, we're going to Ottawa Saturday. So go to Ottawa Saturday. Hey, you want to come pay for it, you can pull it right off the walls and take it home with you. Anyway, we're out of here. Tons. Prayers to you. Thank you. God bless y'all. Be safe. Everybody be safe. Be peaceful. Okay? Everybody be peaceful. If you're going to Ottawa, you don't raise your hand. You don't do anything stupid. You're there with a loving heart, and we're there to be peaceful. All right. We're going to see you down the road. Okay? Later.